March 8, 2014, a night like any other. At Kuala Lumpur International Airport, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 prepared for a routine flight to Beijing. 227 passengers, 12 crew members, lives intertwined, ready for new beginnings, family reunions, business ventures. The Boeing 777, a symbol of modern aviation, taxied down the runway. It lifted into the night sky, disappearing into the vast darkness above. The first leg of the journey was uneventful. Routine air traffic control chatter filled the airwaves. Then, at 1:19 a.m., the unimaginable occurred. MH370 vanished from radar screens, no distress calls, no mayday signals, just silence. The control tower tried to reach the plane. No response. Minutes stretched into an eternity. Confusion reigned. MH370, a sophisticated aircraft, had simply vanished. The silence was deafening. Air traffic controllers scrambled. They contacted other aircraft in the vicinity. No one had seen MH370. The plane, it seemed, had disappeared into thin air. Military radar was consulted. It painted a chilling picture. MH370 had deviated from its planned course. The plane had turned west, flying back across the Malay Peninsula. Then it turned again, heading south towards the vast emptiness of the Indian Ocean. What had happened aboard MH370? Had the pilots lost control? Was there a catastrophic mechanical failure, or was something more sinister at play? The world held its breath. A mystery was unfolding, one that would captivate and confound in equal measure. The disappearance of MH370 triggered one of the largest and most complex searches in aviation history. The mystery captivated the world, drawing in experts and amateurs alike, all trying to piece together what had happened to the ill-fated flight. Malaysia, China, and Australia led the effort. These nations pooled their resources, expertise, and manpower in an unprecedented international collaboration. Dozens of ships and aircraft scoured the Indian Ocean. The search area was vast, stretching over thousands of square miles of open water, making the task incredibly daunting. They searched for any sign of the missing plane. Every piece of debris, every oil slick was meticulously examined, but the ocean seemed to swallow all traces of the aircraft. The world watched, hoping against hope for a miracle. Weeks turned into months. Families of the passengers clung to the hope that their loved ones might still be found. The search area shifted as new data emerged. Each new piece of information brought a glimmer of hope, only to be dashed as the search continued to yield no results. Satellites provided pings, faint signals from the plane's communication systems. These signals were the only clues in the vast expanse of the ocean. These pings offered tantalizing clues. They suggested possible locations, but the ocean's vastness made pinpointing the exact spot incredibly challenging. They suggested that MH370 had flown for hours after its last contact. This extended flight path added to the mystery, raising more questions than answers, but the ocean depths held their secrets close. The search teams faced the daunting task of exploring some of the most remote and deep parts of the ocean. Then, a breakthrough. On July 29, 2015, a piece of debris washed ashore on the Union Island. This small island in the Indian Ocean suddenly became the focus of the world's attention. It was confirmed to be a flaperon from MH370. This piece of the wing was the first solid evidence that the plane had indeed crashed. The discovery offered the first tangible evidence that the plane had met a tragic end. It was a somber moment, bringing a mix of relief and sorrow to the families in the world as the mystery of MH370 began to unravel piece by piece. Section 4. Fragments of a puzzle debris offers clues, not answers. The discovery of the flaperon ignited a flicker of hope. Perhaps finally there would be answers. More debris, including parts of the plane's wing and interior, was found in the months that followed. Each piece was meticulously analyzed. The debris told a story of a high-speed impact with the ocean. There was no sign of fire or an explosion. The plane, it seemed, had plunged into the water intact. But why? The debris provided clues, but no definitive answers. The lack of a definitive cause fueled speculation. Theories ranged from the plausible to the outlandish. Had there been a sudden decompression incapacitating the crew, or was this a deliberate act, a hijacking or a rogue pilot? The mystery deepened. Section 5. Whispers in the wind. Theories take flight. In the absence of concrete evidence, theories flourished. The mystery of MH370 captivated the world, and in the void of solid information, speculation ran rampant. Some experts pointed to a possible mechanical failure, perhaps a fire or an electrical fault. They examined every piece of maintenance history, looking for clues that might explain the sudden disappearance. Others suggested pilot suicide, citing the deliberate course change. They scrutinized the pilot's background, searching for any signs of distress or unusual behavior. Still others clung to more outlandish explanations involving conspiracies and cover-ups. These theories ranged from hijacking to secret military operations, each more elaborate than the last. The lack of a distress call, the deliberate flight path, the silence of the transponder, all these details fueled speculation. Every piece of data was analyzed and reanalyzed, but no definitive answers emerged. Theories were debated endlessly in the media and online. Everyone had an opinion, from aviation experts to armchair detectives. Social media buzzed with discussions, each new theory sparking fresh debates, but the truth remained elusive. Despite the countless hours spent theorizing, the mystery of MH370 persisted, a haunting enigma. Theories, however, offered little comfort to the families of those lost. For them, each new theory was a painful reminder of their uncertainty and loss. They yearned for answers, for closure. The endless speculation only deepened their anguish, as they clung to the hope that one day the truth would be revealed. They deserved to know what had happened to their loved ones. The search for truth was not just a quest for knowledge, but a deeply personal journey for those left behind. But the truth, it seemed, was lost in the depths of the Indian Ocean. The vast expanse of water held its secrets tightly, leaving the world to wonder and the families to grieve. Section 6. The human cost families grapple with uncertainty. Behind the headlines and the theories were hundreds of families shattered by grief and uncertainty. They had lost parents, children, siblings, friends. Their lives were forever changed. They gathered at airports, desperate for news, clinging to hope. As days turned into weeks, then months, then years, the lack of answers compounded their pain. They lived with the unbearable weight of not knowing. The families of MH370 became a symbol of the human cost of this enduring mystery. Their grief was palpable, their anger understandable. They demanded answers, accountability. They deserved to know the truth, no matter how painful it might be. But the mystery of MH370 remained, a wound that refused to heal. Section 7. A legacy of questions, the mystery endures. Years have passed since that fateful night, a night that changed the course of aviation history forever. The official search for MH370 has been suspended, but the mystery lingers, casting a long shadow over the hearts and minds of many. The plane's disappearance remains one of the most perplexing aviation incidents in history, a puzzle that has yet to be solved. It stands as a stark reminder of the power of the unknown, a testament to the limits of human knowledge and technology. The loss of MH370 has had a profound impact on the aviation industry, prompting a re-evaluation of safety measures and protocols. New safety protocols have been implemented, aimed at preventing such a tragedy from ever happening again. Tracking systems have been enhanced, with advanced technology now monitoring flights more closely than ever before. But the questions remain. What happened to MH370? Where did it go and why? These questions continue to haunt the families of the victims and the global community. The hope for answers has not faded. Vigils are held and prayers are offered as the world waits for closure. New technologies offer the possibility of resuming the search with advanced underwater drones and modern search equipment standing ready. Families of the victims continue to seek closure, holding on to the hope that one day the truth will be revealed. The mystery of MH370 endures, a haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of the unknown. It is a story that continues to captivate and confound, a legacy of questions that may never be fully answered.